Last year, the city of Omaha gave scooters a try, but there were issues. People riding on sidewalks, then parking them right in the walkways. One little boy ended up running into a bus while riding one. So for this year, changes were made, but were those changes enough to keep the program around? Reporter John Kipper was at the meeting today and says it was a close decision.
The city of Omaha will not have another scooter trial run in 2020 unless the council takes up the issue again. This despite efforts to make the program better than last year. That includes adding code violations, fining people if they don't ride in the street or are under 18 years old and riding. Still, that wasn't enough to sway Council President Chris Jerem.
But is that really going to be effective? Are we really going to have police, or do we really want our police placed in this position to be ticketing people and chasing them down?
The scooter companies Spin and Bird would have been required to slow down or stop the scooters in the Old Market or near the arena. They would also have to ensure the scooters are not in the middle of the sidewalk, something that was a problem last year.
I don't want to see them laying around everywhere. I don't want them to be a pain.
Milton ultimately voted for it, saying she was in the middle on the issue, partially because so many young people like them.
But when I go out and I talk to a lot of young groups, young people just love them. I mean, they want them, they tell me it's fun, it's another means of transportation.
The second run of the program would have come at an unusual time, with the city still in the middle of a pandemic. Spence says their scooters were being used more in cities like Detroit so people could avoid city buses, and that they'd be cleaned every night. That didn't sway Jerem.
You have multiple riders per day using the same units, and with the other pressing issues going on in our city, the thought creeps into my mind, really, right now, this is when we need to be doing scooters?
Now, for a while, it appeared that a second run at the scooter program would narrowly pass. But after Jerem spoke, Councilmember Ben Gray said that he changed his mind, and the trial run for the scooters failed 4-3.
And if we have more time to get through these things and work through them and improve this process, maybe 2021.
Reporting in Omaha, John Kipper, 3 News Now.
We reached out to Mayor Stothart's office, and her spokesperson said Stothart will honor the 4-3 vote.